Dr. Sexy, I'm starting the program over. Thank you for noticing this thing. I'm starting it over. I'm going to stop this and then we're doing 2. Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV, once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live. Thanks, Dr. Sexy. I don't know if you're looking at this yet, but it's we're here. I made it. I'm looking at this thing. I'm looking at the YouTube comments if you're there. So thanks for pointing that out. Now I know, and now we're gonna do the right thing and change this up. So I started it once, and there was no sound. Now I'm starting it over. You're only gonna see that first one on the tape if you ever see this thing. My friends out there in TV land, thank you for joining me in this very difficult time. I still haven't quite figured out how to get to get the YouTube viewer thing going. But anyway, you can call the number 360-364-384. You can call and leave a message, get yourself on TV, or you can go onto the Zoom at 8:45 to 9:45. That's what I do. I go to the Oh, somebody's there already, I guess.
That's right. Hello, program.
Hey, Freddy. How are you? You got a new background.
Like my new background?
I like it.
I'm trying to figure out how to turn you down a little bit. It's kind of loud. Is that better?
Is it too loud? What? I don't. On my end?
No, on my end. My phone, I have a new phone, and it's got a lot of power, you know?
Wow, it's so loud, it's too loud, huh? I think even if I turn my...
I'm over at Madeline's house, and I just don't want to, you know, I guess that's probably fine. I'm just sitting in the kitchen.
If I turn my phone up too loud, then it's not possible, I guess, because yeah.
If I turn my phone up to too loud, I can't.
Yeah.
Never happened. Yeah. No, I got your lowest volume setting, and it's like still pretty good, pretty loud.
I'm like looking at the dashboard, or trying to look at the dashboard. I'm just looking at instead, just looking at like the YouTube, like the regular person YouTube viewer, like everybody else, instead of looking at the dashboard. But I haven't figured out because the dashboard is weird now. Used to be better.
Yeah, you gotta click on the little running out the door at the bottom of the new dashboard, because you're still using the Zoom. You're still using the dashboard link. That's the classic live streamer.
Yeah, I guess.
So, no, you are.
Oh.
And so from the YouTube Studio live stream, whatever they call that live thing, there's like at the bottom left corner, there's like a little man who's running out a door.
Click on that man.
And you click on the man, and then it says classic.
Click that man!
Yeah.
Alex!
Yo, what up?
Hey.
How are you?
Hey, good.
Hey, what up, Alex? Thanks for all those YouTube comments. He's been commenting on some of those.
Oh, are you?
videos.
Yeah.
Are you Dr. Sexy?
No, unfortunately.
Just
Dr.
sexy
Sexy.
without a doctorate.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Just
We can do sex or whatever, I mean, I guess.
Mr. Sexy?
Yeah. Freddy, how you been, man? I haven't seen you in a while.
It's been pretty good. I've got this new phone. Actually, part of what I wanted to do today on the show, because I was watching some episodes while I was getting things back up to date on the YouTube there, and realized that Kenny called my old number, you know, on the show, and then somebody answered. Actually, you might have even been there, Alex. I think you might have been there. Someone else answered, and you both were like, "Oh man, wow! They already like replaced his. Somebody else already got his old phone number."
Yeah,
But that's not the true, because my phone number is still affiliated with my phone. my old phone. I've been having actually a really tough time dealing with Metro PCS, trying to get my phone unlocked so I can switch carriers, because they're really have been kind of a pain in my ass. And so that means to me that my phone is not lost somewhere in my house, but somebody took my phone and it's stolen. So
And we called the culprit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talked to them for a minute too.
Yeah, so
But
I
they
haven't tried to call them
They answered
yet,
the
but
phone.
I have the stuff here where I can, like, after the show today, or after I'm done talking to you guys, I'm gonna like switch it so I get my old phone number on my new phone. But I thought maybe we could call them again on the show.
Why would they?
Yeah, and we can get some vengeance on them.
Yeah, we can figure out who they
Or
are.
just be like, hey, why don't you bring it back? Or like, I don't know why they answer the phone though. It's so weird. I don't go back to that clip, but they're just like, hello? Like, hi, who is this? like I don't know what they're like. Like it's like they're answering it like it was like. I just didn't think that it was a thief, because like if it was a thief, they wouldn't just like answer the phone and be like, hi, I'm hello. Like,
Right.
I wonder though, because it seems like my phone was locked. Maybe but when your phone rings, like even if your phone is like in lock mode, you can still answer the phone, you know? And so I wonder if, like, by them answering the phone, if they're then able to like access inside the phone, or if they would like lock again after they're done talking. But you know, basically, if you just find a ringing phone, you can answer the phone and talk on it, even if you couldn't like use the phone in any other capacity. So
Okay, yeah.
that's something I'm kind of wondering about
all right,
too. Is
what? You ready to talk to your thief?
yeah, what's the game plan? What do you say to someone who's
I don't
stolen
know.
your
I'm
phone?
gonna find out. We're calling them. No game
Okay,
plan.
what do you say?
We're
Say,
just going for it.
This is my phone. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna hang up.
I'm gonna say, hey, Freddy. Pretend
Please
it's
leave your message for Frederick Dobler.
well, it's still you. Hey, Freddy. How are you? Where are you? Hey, I have the password to your phone. I know you lost the password, so if you want to know it, you can meet up with me in California tomorrow on 4th and Legion.
Crenshaw.
Crenshaw Boulevard. Thank you. I'm gonna get them to drive far away.
Yeah. Or just yeah. I wonder if that'll work. I wonder if well, how could they even check the messages? I can't even figure out how to check my messages. So
Yeah.
it's probably not gonna work. But the phone was already pretty beat up anyway, so maybe I don't know. It's very hard to decide like what's going on, but definitely I'm switching to the new phone, and it only adds to the mystery that we've like heard their voice once. Did that ever happen in the other times? Because I haven't watched like the entirety of all the episodes, but that one time really stood out to me. I was like pretty surprised I managed to find that.
I think that was the only time.
Yeah.
I think I didn't bring my water down here today.
Miss Alex and I are gonna have to talk to each other while you go get your water.
Yeah, you want to do that, or should I wait?
Yeah. Every time I watch the show, I get so thirsty. I just it's like, it totally works on me, you know. Kenny always reminding his grandma, yeah, you gotta drink some water, and it always makes me so thirsty. I'm like, oh man.
Well,
Yeah.
you two talk to each other. You can do it. Yeah.
I try to make a little water drinking game out of it, you know, because Kenny's drinking water all the time, and so if you watch the show, you can take a drink of water every time he drinks water, and then you'll be hydrated.
Yeah, water drinking game.
Yeah, actually, when I was a kid, I remember being at my grandma's house one time, and they somehow it was like early days of the internet. I had was really into Star Wars, and I was looking up things, and I found out about this Star Wars drinking game, and I didn't have really a concept at all of alcohol. My parents didn't really do that, and my grandparents kind of did, but it was I had no idea what it was, so I didn't know why. I was like, oh, this is fun. When these things happen in the movie, you drink something. What a good game!
Yeah.
You know. And so I think we drank soda, and then I got sick drinking soda. Drank too much soda.
Oh yeah.
You know, even just soda.
Yeah.
But
I was thinking,
drink water, though.
I had a friend when we were kids who at one of a birthdays drank so much soda he got sick, and he later became a severe alcoholic.
No, that's not good.
Yeah.
I used to drink vinegar. Like my grandmother would make red wine vinegar, and I always liked the taste of vinegar. And I do like, I like the taste of booze. I guess I think that maybe even as I developed it as a kid drinking vinegar. Or
Does vinegar get you drunk?
No, not at all. Maybe a tiny. No, I don't think so.
Does it do something
No.
else?
No. Nope.
That's weird that you liked it though, because some people will use that as like a punishment. Like, oh, I'll make you drink vinegar. If you say that nasty word again.
Oh my God! You shouldn't.
I've heard of that.
Good for you. Yeah, vinegar's good for you
think
though.
it's
It's like you shouldn't use anything that's actually healthful to be a punishment. Otherwise,
Anything
it's
that's a
bad.
punishment, you're just not gonna like it. You're like, if you say that thing again, I'm gonna make you eat a chocolate bar. And you're like, oh. Like,
Yeah.
it's like anything you don't want to do. Then,
I was tripping out when I was at the farmer's market, and there was like this one vendor who was like had sipping vinegar, like sipping whiskey, but it's like sipping vinegar.
Oh yeah.
Kind of a new concept to me. I like, that's really weird. And I tried it, and it was like way smoother than. I mean, it was more like it was like a rough kombucha more than like a vinegar. It was like had that vinegary bit to it, but it was smooth. I was tripped out by it. Have you tried any of that stuff?
I think so. Sometimes I just put like apple cider vinegar in my water and drink it.
Yeah, that's good for you. I do that too, and it gives me energy. I feel like too.
Oh yeah, probably. That's good.
Balsamic vinegar is really good. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, on the Just Kidding Around show, one of the affiliated shows on your daily with your daily hour with me, that's also on TCTV channel 22. I did a whole half-hour episode on vinegar, where they can watch that and learn about the history of vinegar and like other fun things you can do with vinegar.
Yeah. Pellegrino's over there in Tumwater. They have the appetizer is bread with, like, they make the bread, and then they got like olive oil and balsamic vinegar for dipping.
That's right.
That's like the best part of the meal. Like, I want to go there just for that stuff. So, it's good. I should put vinegar in my food. I bought a bunch of lemon juice. Like, I'm cooking all my own food now. And yesterday, Bird gave me that the gift card or whatever, which is kind of weird. But now I got lemon juice, but I haven't put it in my food. But it's like supposed to be like acid or something. Maybe I should put vinegar in there. I got rice.
Salt, acid, and heat. Right. That's the three things for good food.
Yeah. Should put some of the acid in the lemon juice or the vinegar, but it's pretty good anyway.
There was acid in that. You're like,
oh, look at whoa, dude! No, just lemon juice, and then you're tripping.
Oh my God.
Oh, acid! You hear that, my chef? You're like, put some acid in there. You're like, whoa, okay.
A little microdosing couldn't hurt. What are you working on there, Alex?
Oh, another screen.
What's this one gonna say?
Let me demonstrate it to you here.
Where the hell is Tumwater, Washington? Ha! Nice. That's good. Good font.
Yeah. Where the hell is Tumwater, Washington anyway? I don't know if I should have put it anyway. Like, where the hell is it anyway? Or just...
it's not, no anyway, it's just where the hell is Tumwater, Washington?
Yeah.
No, I think without anyway is stronger, for sure.
Stands anyway, yeah. That's the way I have it, yeah.
I don't think it needs anyway.
Yeah,
It's like a joke, It's like you see those, like, tourist shirts, like, from, like, podunk places, Like,
yeah.
Like, where the hell is Wall, South Dakota? That type of shit.
Yeah, let's see if I still... I have my bag right here. Yeah, look at this. See? Can you see this?
Yeah.
It says Yelm.
Yelm. I picked this up at the Goodwill or something, but it's like Yelm. Huh? Somebody made like a Yelm. Like, oh, I went to Yelm.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah.
Where the hell is Yelm anyway?
Yeah, it's pretty weird. I don't know what's going on in Yelm and I guess Tenino, all these places. What about Tumwater? I haven't been to Tumwater in months. I think it's like it's like the longest for like a lot of things that I haven't done. But I think it's like the longest of my life that I haven't been into Tumwater. Like,
especially that you could walk to Tumwater in like 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, actually I might almost live in Tumwater. It's like, I guess I have been to Tumwater, maybe because it's like 4 blocks that way. But I haven't been to like Tumwater proper. Like,
yeah.
To like I kind of think that Tumwater kind of starts like maybe like what's it, Johnson's Meats?
Yeah.
On Capitol. That's like where Tumwater starts to me.
I have to agree with you because that's also like where the Tumwater Golf Course is, where they have the fireworks, the Tumwater fireworks.
Yeah, but I think technically Tumwater starts further over, like maybe right by like where OCR is.
Oh, you think so? I think that's definitely what do you call it? Olympia, but then maybe like Safeway. Isn't the Safeway Tumwater?
Yeah, the
Tumwater
line. The Tumwater line is like just behind Safeway, right there.
I'm pretty sure.
But then like over towards like Olympia High School and up the Yelm Highway side, it's this funny like super weird line.
I always heard that Olympia High School was in Tumwater.
It's like super close. It's not in Tumwater though. But Tumwater, there's a couple of houses that are like across the road from Tumwater, or from Olympia High School. I mean, that like are Tumwater School District. So it's like the lines are super goofy over there. If you look at a map of the two cities, it's weird.
Like if the kids live there, they could. Olympia High School is across the street, but they gotta go to Tumwater High School.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, and the bus picks them up instead of just walking across the street. They bus over to like Tumwater or whatever. I've heard of that. Yeah.
That's wacky.
That is weird.
Yeah.
I when I was a little kid, I lived on the border of the Lacey Olympia school district thing. So some of my friends from the neighborhood went to a different school than me, even though they lived like across the street from me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Yep.
It happens. Not anymore though. School's over.
School's on the internet now.
No more school. Yeah. What are they gonna do? What are we gonna do with all the movie theaters and schools? Because we're not gonna use them anymore. Like
they could let the unhoused people live in them.
Yeah. I heard they said like 30%, like on the news or whatever. They're saying like 30% of people are being unhoused.
Really, 30%?
That's what I thought. That's what I heard. But it seems like
really hot.
It seemed really crazy. But I was like, seems like if that was the case, then you just go outside and there'd be people like walking around, like days, like I don't know where I live.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any of that.
Yeah. Huh. That's like some kind of virus thing or what?
Yeah.
Because, pretty weird.
Because they had the eviction stopping thing, whatever you call that thing.
Oh, and that ended?
It ended, and unemployment at the same time.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah, so it's like now that you don't have the money to afford to pay or whatever. So.
Man, I wonder if Mr. Ginsu's like got rid of his tenants. Remember, he was like kind of talking about that back then.
Like the whole thing though, it's kind of like if I didn't believe in it, like I haven't seen any evidence of it personally, and it's a weird feeling. Like I still believe it and everything, but it's like I haven't seen a single shred of evidence like personally. I also have never seen, like Adams or Europe.
Yeah.
So, and those things are probably real.
You mean Mount Adams?
No, like tiny things.
Oh, Adams.
Atoms. Yeah. I haven't seen an atom, and I haven't seen Europe. So I'm not sure about Europe,
yeah.
though. I'm not so sure about Europe. I believe in atoms more than Europe, but, like, you know, it's like, oh, I don't know. Maybe Europe's fake. Maybe the whole thing. It's like this crazy thing, because I haven't seen anybody that's, like, you know, I guess on the street just, like, coughing up the
being like,
blood.
well, I used to have a house. Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. Or like people are like homeless people walking around, being like looking around like where do I go?
I wonder if like maybe people have like somewhere else they can live or something, or not live, but yeah, like family or maybe.
Yeah. If I like were to lose everything, I could just go live at my grandma's or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm almost considering doing that anyway, because I'm not going anywhere, and like so it's like what do I want to do? And I'm like not allowing anybody to come over. So like why don't I live at my mother's house? Like Yellowfellow's moving in with his mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like what am I doing?
That makes sense. I mean, might as well get with the people that your grandma asks you to come over like daily, so you know, she probably wants you over there a lot anyway.
I do want to go over there. My brother, somebody else is there. My brother's going there. Is it going to be a bomber?
YouTube bomber? No, it's Teresa Cachera.
Well, let's see if it's going to be. Hello? You real? You a Zoom
Teresa?
bomber? I don't know. It looks like it could be it's going to be a bomber. They're going to
What does YouTube bomber mean?
They keep showing like porn. Like, oh yeah, they're just like, porn! Oh, yep. See, like that. They're doing it. All right, you're getting kicked off tomorrow. I muted the whole thing. Yeah, we're getting YouTube bombed here. I muted it, so you can't hear anything that's going on from YouTube right now. So I'm removing you. It is a bomber. You're a bomber. Teresa, are you a bomber? Probably also. Teresa's a bomber. Remove. All right. Now you're back. Okay, you're back. There you go. Hi.
They don't know.
We're conducting serious business here.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Trying to bomb us. So that was a.
How dare you show me a picture of a cat? Ah!
That was well. I think they sometimes they like ramp into the nasty stuff. They're like, look cats.
No,
Like, they're like, oh, I'm nice. I'm nice, and they're like, hi, how are you? Oh, I got a cat. Porn. So yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah. I think they're just like somehow like just like scrolling through every possible number, trying to find these meetings that are like around, or something. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like there's been more lately than there used to be, and we haven't changed the Zoom link, which I don't know if we should. I think it's probably nice to have them like jumping in and trying to YouTube bomb us.
Yeah. Well, that one was like nicer. That was like there's some pictures like old ladies with funny sounds.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Some of them just like get right into it with the hardcore pornography. So it's like,
yeah.
That
was yesterday.
Yeah. That's like I just like imagine there's like some kid, you know. I mean, his boy doesn't he can't leave the house or something. He's just like got porn on his like Zoom waiting list, and he's just like scrolling. Look, hey, look at this. Like that's like what they're doing with their time.
Oh yeah, good pastime.
Is that what punk rock is nowadays?
Yeah.
It's more like crank yankers or something.
Yeah. I would be excited if we got pranked in a fun way where they're like trying to like pull one on me. I would be for that, but.
Well, isn't that like, I mean, like when you flash somebody, like conceptually, like to flash somebody, you're showing them like your junk, and that gets you off. But like doing this is showing people like just other random stuff, and that's supposed to get this person off. Like, like I'm not advocating for flashing, but I can see like that why that would like it's so naughty and evil.
You think the Zoom bombers are doing it for sexy thrills?
No, they think they're just being assholes, but just like flashers are just being assholes, like whatever. They're just trying to gratify themselves. I'm just trying to say that like I think it's a lower form. Like, it's harder to identify with showing people like surprise pictures of somebody else.
Flashers are like
Flasher has the balls to show you his own balls.
Yeah. Flashers are like weird perverts, though. They're doing it for their own like sexual gratification, and the Zoom bombers are just like not. They're not like weird perverts. They're just annoying.
Yeah, they are.
Kids.
Yes, they are. They're showing off, like, they're trying to like make you look at porn when you don't want to. That's weird.
I mean, it is weird.
They're flashers, man. They're online flashers.
I have to agree that Kenny's. That it's not this. It's not the same thing.
It's not like, the same thing, but it's pretty much the same thing. I kind of think it's similar as hell. It's like still making somebody. It's still like victimizing someone in a sexual way on purpose.
Yeah,
I think so. Most of those Zoom bombers are like kids who are like trying to get their excitement is being like, I'm in your business meeting, and then people are like, no, you get out of our business meeting. It's like it's more like running.
Yeah, usually a flasher's one-on-one in an alley. They're not going up to a meeting. I guess those are streakers or something. There's like streakers or flashers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're really like streakers and flashers. Flashers, I think, are like actually. Probably like on a spectrum of like they're probably just ramping up into something really bad, I guess.
Yeah. Streaking is just hilarious.
Yeah, I guess maybe the Zoom bombers are sort of like streakers. I would definitely go that area.
Okay, I could see that. I could see that. They're more like streakers than flashers. I mean, but yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I've been thinking about public nudity because of the whole mask thing recently, anyway. Because
they're all like, wear your pants, wear your mask. So.
Because I don't like to see people's faces anymore. Like if I go out in public, and I see somebody's face, I'm like, ugh, a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like I get glared at all the time because when I'm out in public, I don't wear a mask unless I have to go in somewhere.
Yeah, just walking down the street with no mask, and I mean that's like probably fine if you're outside, but I always wear it outside just because. And now, but if I see people's face, like I just am weirded out because I guess I'm not used to it. Even especially if like the people I'm still going to work, and everybody at the work has to wear the mask the whole time. And if I accidentally like take a glimpse of their face, so they're like across the room and they take a drink of water to take off the mask for a minute, I'm like, oh, shouldn't have seen that. Like.
I haven't seen that. Yeah, the taking a drink of water and putting it back on is probably fine, but it definitely is the visceral part of it.
It's like, ugh. Now I've gotten to the point where people's faces are like seeing their butts.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to see your butt. Like
eating food in the cafe area, like they're like taking their lunch break.
Yeah.
And before people would go into like the side room to eat their stuff. But the side room is like a more closed-in space, so theoretically less safe to be unmasked. But I guess now I'm realizing I prefer people to be out of my sight. Like it's not so much the safety now; it's like I don't want to see them eating.
Yeah,
I don't want the customers to see them eating because if I was a customer and I walked into a cafe and it's like masks, it's like on the door and stuff, and then I saw someone like in the staff area who's a staff person like not wearing a mask and eating food, I
wouldn't be happy about that. Yeah,
I'd be leaving. I would not go there, I guess. Probably come back.
I'm not going anywhere anyway. But yeah, it worked. I did it to myself. I was telling everybody else that your face is your new butt, and now I convinced myself that
did it.
Yeah, so now I'm like, ugh. I don't know if I'm ever gonna go back. I almost want to wear. It's like I almost want to wear the mask on the program. I don't want to show anybody my face anymore.
Dude, don't do that, dude. I feel like exactly the opposite, dude. I feel so much happier when I can see somebody's face.
Yeah.
Like it's reassuring. It's like life affirming to me. You know what I mean?
Maybe I'd never liked looking at people's faces in the first place.
I mean, I'm not like a gawker. I'm not like, looking at everybody's face. But like, if I happen to catch a face, if I like happen to catch an eye with somebody, I'll be like, smile typically, and just be like,
can't
like
smile anymore. I get
eyebrow raise.
Be like an old style of showing happiness. Do we need to work on new? Like, I do think we should be learning sign language. We should have already done that. It's kind of weird that we like rely so heavily on a form of communication that like some part of our population can't be a part of or something.
Well, besides, it's so functional, you know. It's so functional
Yeah.
even for people who aren't hearing impaired. I mean, we could just not make noise, you know.
Yeah,
can,
it seems like sign
you're
language would be can't talk on the phone with it.
People don't talk on
Well,
the
yeah,
phone
you
anyway.
could.
We talk on the phone on the program a lot, but most people are texting. I was thinking about how texting is like almost one level of psychic ability. Like actually probably people from the past seeing us like get our information back and forth would think it was like magic, you know?
Totally.
Yeah, the written word is a pretty weird psychic connection, but just language is pretty far out if you really get down to it. If that's what we're going to think about, that we can say things and communicate ideas with words.
But you
and
can
sounds.
do that with sign language, and like so your movements are communicating ideas.
Yeah, I really don't understand sign language. Like it's like you're saying like complicated things with the thing, like the sign language thing. I don't get how it works.
Dude, they're like a lot of the signs though are like pretty functional. Like they actually make a lot of sense. Like I don't have any good examples, but like a lot of them are like a hand motion for like what you're doing or something. So it's like a pretty streamlined, like as far as like being its own language.
Yeah, but what about like abstract concepts and stuff? You know, they can say that stuff. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
definitely,
for sure.
So.
I'm just saying, like, it's not like easy to learn, but I think it's easier to learn than like, you know, like actual English language, which is like really crazy and so crazy nuanced and stuff.
And you can at least spell it out. Spelling takes a little bit, just like it would take a bit to spell things out in, like, if you're just talking. But you know, we already have it, like the base level of it's already like in English, so
yeah.
That's good. But
Here's a message from Mr. Ginsu. Maybe. Here it goes. Oh, come on, thing. It's not playing right now. I'll play it there. What? Is it playing?
Come on, message, play. There it is. I hear it now.
This is like listening to the radio. Yeah, I think it's just a silent message.
I saw something on the streets today. I was working,
Uh-huh.
and I saw, you know, basically we have really big windows at my job, and I'm just facing out the windows all the time. And I looked right out over at City Hall, and then I saw this lady come out of City Hall, and the parking enforcement person had just given her a parking ticket, and she was parked at like one of those 15-minute spots out in front of the City Hall, and she just started like screaming at him and yelling. I couldn't hear anything. It was like basically watching this thing on silent mode, but you know, she's getting really upset, just like yelling at him. And I'm betting, having gotten a few parking tickets in my time, he was basically saying like, oh, it's too late. I already put it into the system, so I can't like not give you a parking ticket for this. And then she's getting really angry. And then there's this guy, and like, oh, people start coming out from inside of City Hall to try to like calm the whole thing down, but it only made it worse. And she's like flinging the yellow card thing around. And then there was this guy who had been standing on the corner, and he stands on the corner pretty regularly. Like he was there all day yesterday, and he was there most of the day today while I was at work. And he holds up these signs that are like really unintelligible. Like today the sign said something along the lines of like hey Jay and Silent Bob, strike back. The like present, no, the time is like
Is it a
the
message
time
to
is now
Ensley?
or something. But I think somebody told me they thought that Jay was Jay Ensley and that Silent was some other guy.
It's Rob Ferguson, the Attorney General.
Oh, okay, yeah. So he's like, he's got.
So it's encrypted, so you have to be in the end to know what's going on.
Yeah, and then he had like 1 + 1 = 2, and then like some other thing. On the other side of the sign, it said like, every day is my birthday because I live in the present, but it had like a drawing of a present next to it, like a Christmas present, and he had, like, in front of him. It was so bizarre. But he just stands there all day, and then like he'll talk to people about, like he'll just talk about it. And I think maybe it makes a little more sense if you talk to him, but not a lot.
It makes
Anyway.
perfect sense to me, man.
What kind of guy is this? A crazy looking guy, or is it a suit looking, or what?
He wears a suit, but he's bald, and so he's kind of muscular, so he's a little intimidating almost, but he's like pretty nice. But then he kind of came to her defense, like she's dealing with the parking ticket people. He came over and tried to push the 15-minute button where you get free 15 minutes on the parking meter, and then he took the yellow ticket and is like writing something on it, like maybe he's trying to write some sort of a, like, I'm like, what do you call it, where you like fight it in court or something. And so all these city people come out, and Willie, the security guard, comes out, and she's yelling. I mean, I bet, and she was there for at least like 45 minutes to an hour, like after coming out of City Hall, dealing with whatever it was that she was doing, like being upset about the parking ticket. And then those two, the guy who stands in the corner and her, they both were like kind of talking and stuff afterwards too. So they befriended each other. But it was pretty crazy. It was like watching I don't know, it was like a free show, but I couldn't hear any of the
Does the sign
audio.
guy got a mask?
No mask. He's just standing out there. Oh, he did actually put a mask on when he went inside to City Hall. So he's got one like there with him, but when he's standing out there talking to people, he does not wear a mask.
What about the other protesters? Are you seeing anything else go down at that? Because that's like a pretty wild. It was a pretty wild corner for a minute there.
Yeah. Sometimes there are people who come in or like, you know, one time when I was leaving work, they were having a demonstration for Yvonne McDonald because that still hasn't gotten resolved, and it's like kind of actually maybe a local murder mystery that the police are not.
Yeah, I tried to get somebody to explain that to me, and I still don't really get that whole thing. Like, I don't know. So.
Well, as far as I understand it, like a street sweeper found her on a front lawn, and she was supposedly still alive but like injured, and then he called in but then just went back to street sweeping, and when anyone else arrived she was dead. And there's like a lot of like assumptions, like possibly it was actually this like street sweeper who killed her, or like maybe hit her with the street sweeper, or like all kinds of things. But then basically the police have like dismissed it with, they're like, oh, she just fell over and then died. Like,
I guess one thing I heard is that her family is made the decision to stop, and that her, like, it's like her, like some of the people who know her decided that they're okay with whatever's going on, and then the people are still trying to get in, maybe in the business of something that they don't know. That's what somebody I've heard.
I don't know. I don't think that's true, because I know that her family has been going to court and organizing and trying to get more information, and we're even like in a demonstration where they actually got arrested within the last month.
Oh,
so
yeah? Okay.
I don't think that they definitely have not given up, and it's like her family is a part of the activism that's going on. So, and a lot of it is like she's a person of color, and it's like.
And they want people to look into it more.
And to release their findings. Yeah, it's like, it seems like the police are covering something up. It really seems like they're just like.
But cool, because they don't know, but nobody knows, because it could just be some murder or something. It's not like, because it's not like, you know, like Breonna Taylor, who is obviously is.
Right. Police connected. It's not necessarily, but like the way that the police are trying to just like dismiss the family's concerns and not look into it and just give it. I mean, it's a lot like those things where people are like, oh, I mean, I don't want to necessarily bring this up because it's like a very intense parallel, but like when people have been found hung recently.
Oh no, yeah, that's happened. That mostly stopped. I heard. I hope like
they say that is, and the police are like, oh, it looks like it was a suicide, and it's like it really doesn't seem like that's what it is. Like, you know.
Yellow fella, hello.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How you
We're
doing?
getting heavy. You shave your head?
Yeah,
You shave
I'm
your
doing the Corona haircut thing.
Shave your head, but have a beard. Didn't shave your beard, huh?
No, because you can't. You know, if you're gonna shave your head, you have to have a little something else. Because you can't just be bald all over.
I shaved my eyebrows. Did you see that? Like,
I look like Voldemort if I do that.
did you see when I did that one? The first time I shaved my head, I shaved my eyebrows too. I had no hair on my whole head.
No, I went and visited my grandparents today.
Yeah, how
in
was
their
that?
nursing home.
Oh,
I think they were weirded out.
They let you in there? They're like
What's
doing.
that?
They're like letting people into the nursing home.
No. We outdoor. They're now allowed to come outdoors. Like, I would visit them every week or two.
Yeah.
And for this whole time period of Corona, it would just be like talking to them through a window, literally talking to them through a cracked open window, which they could barely understand what we were saying, but it was something. And only last week did they start letting us come and like see them outside.
Yeah.
With our masks on.
The
But,
nursing homes are very. It's a hotbed for the death, I guess. You know, it's like.
Yeah, that's where most of the deaths have been.
Well, yeah. Yeah. No, yeah.
I
I think it's good you're visiting your grandmother.
We can get them outside. That's all.
I wanted to call Mr. Ginsu too before we get too much time. We can all be on the call together if he goes through. What you drinking? Beer?
No, it's a sarsaparilla.
Really?
Sarsaparilla.
Yeah,
Is it really?
I'm glad you visited. I think it was the right thing to do. They didn't like your haircut though. Next time you could shave
Put our masks on.
Oh yeah, so it's just the head. They couldn't see your beard.
Beard?
They couldn't see your beard.
Mr. Ginsu!
What are you doing, Mr. Brady?
Hey, you left a silent message today.
Oh, fucking... Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, you know it's weird though.
What the hell was I calling? I was thinking.
It's silent, but the Google thinks it says Thursday dead American dead.
Is that what it says?
That's what the Google like thinks it says. Like here, I'll let's see.
Are you gonna show it on the screen?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty.
Let's see. I'm gonna try to zoom in so that I don't get other stuff.
It looks cool.
Uh oh. Don't want to show anything else though.
It
Yeah,
says I'm dead.
no, it just says Thursday. Jeez. Well, yeah, it's having a hard time focusing because it wants to zoom out and stuff. But this says Thursday, dead, America, Thursday, dead.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what it means. What it's supposed to mean.
That means a fucking COVID-19 is what it means.
There, Thursday, dead, American, dead.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Is that a...
Mr. Ginzu.
Pardon me?
Yellow fellow's talking to you too.
Hey, how's it going? I want to say hi.
Hey,
How
hello,
you
fellas.
doing?
We you can talk to each other now. It's like usually you can only not talk to each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, what's going on with you for dinner tonight?
You're wondering what I had for dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It works. We got synergy.
Fucking, Kit Kat.
Kit Kats. Oh, you know what? I can't have any sugary treat because as soon as I do, like 2/3 of the teeth in my mouth, they start to sing, they get mad at me. They start to get excited.
Would
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like the standard Kit Kat, Mr. Ginsu, or the other flavors? I like that they have like the crazy flavors now.
Pumpkins.
Oh,
Gross. That's not good.
Oof.
Yeah, they were very
pumpkin
fucking
flavored
good.
nuts.
And the thing was, I took a shot of that Everclear with one of them in my mouth.
oh.
Not a full shot, but a little sip of Everclear with that in my mouth, and it
If you
tasted
take
really good.
Why don't drink Everclear? That's like for like
No.
what?
If you take shots of Everclear, you don't ever have to go to the dentist ever again. You don't ever have to take antibiotics either.
Yeah, because you're
No,
dead.
take
Everclear is should not. It's like for not for drinking. It's for like chemical, like some kind of like chemical. It's like for like cleaning or like
No.
doing chemical things.
You can make
Yeah.
tinctures and stuff out of it, Mr. Ginsu.
That shit
It's why
burns
you
like
need-
fucking.
Why you need a mixologist?
Just drink
You
like
just
whiskey.
mix it.
Like the Everclear is too much. You gotta like water that down or something. You should not
Yeah, you gotta water it down with orange juice or something.
like a lot of orange juice. Yeah, that stuff is.
Well, that may be, but you just fucking water it down.
Like that stuff. It smells like. I mean,
It's hot.
it
hot.
smells like
that's very
paint thinner, basically.
No, I got in a lot of trouble with Everclear.
Are they? I don't even think they can sell it in Washington. Maybe, or can they?
It will burn. That's for sure.
Yeah.
No,
Wow.
I bought it in Washington. That's how we made that tincture, remember?
Yeah. So stick with whiskey.
So, Mr. Ginsu, are you drinking Everclear right now?
No.
No?
No, I'm not
How did
getting
Everclear
hammered.
come up? I forget.
I'm not getting hammered. I'm smoking a little bit of weed.
You ate
Where the
Kit,
fuck-
That's good.
you ate Kit Kats for dinner. Was it from last year, or they already put out the pumpkin spice stuff?
They just put them out.
It's August. They're not supposed to put out pumpkin spice until at least late September.
I don't know if it's
Were you the
pumpkin
Halloween police?
pie. Pumpkin pie,
No,
pumpkin pie, but I ate them and they were tasty.
I'm not the Halloween police, but I would say that I am the pumpkin spice police. Like it's too
And
early.
I am
For,
about ready to go eat a can of beans.
I'm the seasonal flavor police, and that is too early for seasonal flavors.
You're
What about the orange melon mix?
There's a reason we have seasonal flavors. It's because like if you don't have if you had pumpkin spice all the time, it would be like nobody would like it. So you gotta wait. It's gotta be in a time. And if you don't like do your things on certain times, you want Christmas every day, then you're gonna run out of money. You're not gonna be able to do anything. Nobody's gonna do anything.
Yeah, but you realize that you're advocating for a system based upon scarcity.
Hey, I already had my fucking pumpkin spice. So whenever Christmas comes around, I don't have to have mine. I don't have to have any.
Pumpkin spice is not for Christmas. Pumpkin spice is for Thanksgiving.
Fuck you. Fucking, it's for whenever you have a craving for it.
No,
Why is it that makes some
Whenever you have a
flavors
craving-
okay for all the time, like vanilla? That's
If you don't have a craving for it, you don't. fucking
I
eat
think it
That's
would be
what
better if every season had its own flavor and you couldn't
wait.
get things that were the other flavors. You go to the store, it's like, oh, it's vanilla season, because then people would
All that is going out the window, I think. But what is pumpkin spice? Isn't it just like cinnamon, nutmeg?
cinnamon, nutmeg,
Allspice, and like
Allspice,
are
yeah.
flavors. Yeah.
They got 2 rows of whatever fucking kind of ice cream you want. Walmart. You should go to Walmart.
yeah, they got pumpkin.
I don't know what they got. They got 2 full rows of
I like
fucking
pumpkin. I like pumpkin
bullshit.
pie,
Or-
but I don't like pumpkin spice in anything other than pumpkin pie. So
You don't like pumpkin pie?
Are we even gonna have pumpkin pies this year? You have to ask yourself.
I don't know.
Go
Down
Holidays.
there and get your pumpkin pie.
I skipped 4th of July really on purpose. But I don't know about the next holidays. Well, actually, you know what the next holiday is going to be? It's going to be Hayakuba.
Oh my God, it's coming up soon.
It's coming up in a month about. And
What are we gonna do?
I don't know what we're going to do, but you remember I was telling
I know
Heather?
what I'm gonna do.
What?
I'm gonna kick you in your pumpkin pie.
Get him.
There you go, Mr. Ginsu. Get him. Go get him. Go get him, Mr. Ginsu.
You know about Hayakuba, Mr. Ginsu?
I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Well, it's coming up. 10 years.
Whoa.
And it's going to be
I
10.
don't know what the fuck it is.
It's 10 years this year, which is going to be pretty crazy. And on September 19th.
Oh, sorry, that's the beginning of the
Mr.
show.
Ginsu, how was work today?
Yeah, how was work? Yellow fella says, how was work? Can you hear him?
Yeah, how
I did not
how
hear
was
him,
it,
but
Mr. Ginsu?
work was okay as far as I'm concerned. I'm back to heavy duty shit. And
Yeah.
holy
Alright.
fuck, we got COVID going around, coming around, going around.
Is at your work? People got it?
Something like that, and not anymore. Some of them not anymore. Some of them get it, some of them don't. Some of them have it, some of them don't have it no more.
COVID's going around. Is that it?
Yeah.
So it's
Damn,
fucked
that's
up.
not good.
I still maybe or maybe not haven't had it.
No, it's like
If I had it, I don't feel it.
something like 30% of people don't even know that you had it, and you can just get it and then go away.
Well,
My
if that was
roommate
me,
thought he had it, but
it
then he
was
tested it.
okay. And if it wasn't me, I hope it is okay like right now. Otherwise, it sounds like it's fucked.
Punching or stacking today?
I stacking, not punching.
Yeah.
Yep.
How's your back?
Oh, well, it's iffy. It's doing okay. Somehow in there, at least I had some time to strengthen my back before I started stacking again. Bending over a whole bunch of times every day.
How'd you hurt your back?
So I'm doing pretty good, actually. Except for it still hurts like a motherfucker. But I'm doing a lot better. I just don't know what to say about that.
You're going into debt. Bird, show us your food. Bird's gone.
I hurt, but it's getting better. That means I got muscles to hurt.
You raise your hand, huh?
You raised your hand?
I just protest that. I didn't realize it did that.
We're
Raised my hand.
gonna record Mr.
Oh, I
Ginsu.
put it down that way. Can I put it down? How do I put it down?
It's Mr. Ginsu's favorite time. Hey, future touch the past.
Oh, I son of a...
Hey, future. It turns
Hey, this
out
yellow
that
fella.
maybe my phone was stolen. I watched an episode of the program where Kenny called and my phone and somebody else answered. We tried to call them today and we didn't get it.
Wait, can I
I
get...
will kick
Oh,
you
sorry.
in your...
Say hi, Alex.
Hey.
Wait, how about my message to the future?
All right, bye, future.
And now back to the story about your phone was stolen and you called it and somebody answered and told you
Yeah,
come
how
in
do
the
you
trash.
find them, Mr. Ginsu? I'm having a hard time tracking it down.
So
Thank
we.
you.
Go on the app, find my phone.
Yeah, it doesn't show up there anymore. I think it only shows up there when it's on.
Uh-huh.
Like maybe they turn it off or like turn it on airplane mode. You can't see it.
Oh, it's a crackhead. Your phone's gone.
Oh, Freddy, you lost your phone?
Yeah, I lost my phone on last Tuesday and then I never found it. I thought I didn't really leave the house though, but I may have like dropped it outside my front yard or my backyard where there's an alley, and I think maybe someone walked off with it.
Yeah. Oh, bastards.
You know,
Yeah.
I just hope they're not doing anything unethical or like messing
Well,
with my
you can
stuff.
turn it
I
off.
guess.
Turn your phone off. Go to the phone company and like disconnect your phone.
My phone company totally sucks. I would say don't go to Metro PCS. They I was like, my phone is stolen.
Oh.
What can I do? They're like, oh, buy a new phone.
Yeah.
Like, buy a
There
new
you
I
go.
have Walmart like Family Mobile, so I'm like in the same boat.
Yeah, I just switched to I'm switching to the Walmart one because I don't want a stupid plan where they just keep you in debt the whole time. So I'm switching
totally.
maybe to a different one,
It's like,
hoping it'll be better.
I pay $60 a month. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I've heard one recently at $25 a month or something. What's the name of that thing?
I don't know.
I don't
You can
pay
also
for
just
phone.
get your phone to like be a Wi-Fi device and never have to pay for anything at all.
That's what I do. It's basically a little computer in my hand, not a phone. Take places.
Well, what if your boss calls you or something?
I can get calls. I have Google Voice on the thing, so if I'm in a Wi-Fi zone, it's a phone. If I'm not in a Wi-Fi zone, nobody can contact me. But I haven't been taking my phone out anyway recently, and before it was good because then like everywhere I went, I had the phone, and then if I was like in transition, then I couldn't be contacted. So when I went to the woods, like I was gone. I was just gone. It was a nice.
Yeah, they're like, I'm trying to call you in. I'm gonna call you into the job, and it's like, no, you can't.
Yeah.
I'm moving in a few days.
To the farm.
I want to say Xfinity.
Oh, that's Comcast, Mr. Ginsu.
Is it?
They have phone plans now.
Maybe not. Maybe not. It may or may not be Comcast. Maybe not. There was also another phone that you can get for $7 or $10 a month or something. I don't know. I can't
How's
remember.
your uncle, Mr.
It was
Ginsu?
commercial. Anyway, back to you guys.
Yeah, how's your uncle?
Oh, he's feeling better. He was feeling icky for a day or two, but he's okay now.
Well, what was he have? Fire.
I don't know. He was maybe food poisoning or fucking.
Oh. Did you eat the same thing? Don't you like make?
Maybe I fed him peanuts or something.
He's allergic to peanuts?
Yeah.
Oh, that's real dangerous. Even those like the Kit Kats and stuff that say like processed in a plant with peanuts or
I
something.
just read that. I had given him some, and then I fucking put my glasses on, and somehow I looked at the labels, and they went, peanuts? What the fuck? Don't eat those. Jesus
That's
Christ.
everything, right? Like, I've got like popcorn here in a bag that it says processed with peanuts.
You probably should
Like,
know not to do it. Hey, we only got about 3 minutes left. I gotta call my grandma, Mr. Ginsu. So we'll talk to you later, okay?
All right, later.
Thanks for
Take
calling.
it easy,
For
yo.
answering. We'll be
Take it
back.
easy, Joey.
Keep leaving.
Later,
Mr.
Joey.
Ginsu.
Keep leaving messages. We're on
Later,
the
buddy.
5.
Later, Kenny.
Later.
I
Bye.
wonder if there's
Bye.
another. We called call my phone again too, just in case.
You want to call your phone? Okay. Well, see what happens.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
either way.
I don't think it's gonna do it. Probably still.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Who knows?
It's over here. Congratulations, by MGM.
Ever hear what?
Congratulations by MGMT. It's a really good song.
Still, huh? Still on that? Are you drunk, yellow fella? When you start getting drunk, you start telling everybody about
It's
MGMT.
ringing.
Yeah, it's ringing longer
No,
this
I'm not
time.
drunk.
Please leave your message for.
It rang longer that time.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Means it's on.
I don't know, yellow fella. Like, if you're drunk, you start talking about MGMT. And I saw you drinking something. You didn't want to say what it
Not
was.
It's sarsaparilla.
Is it really?
It's okay. It's okay to be.
Yeah, it's okay to be drunk.
No, it's a root. No, it's a cowboy root beer. It's sarsaparilla.
We just don't want you to lie to us.
Yeah.
Kenny,
Hi, Grandma.
I don't like.
how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay. Yeah. I don't think nobody here.
Yeah, I know. I'm calling to talk to you, see how you're doing.
I'm okay.
Good.
I'm by myself.
Yeah, are you drinking water?
Yeah, I drink
try to drink water, yeah.
You gotta have some. You have any out right now? You should go get some if you don't have any out right now.
What?
You gotta drink water all the time because you got that medication. It makes you dried out, you know?
Still, I don't understand what you said.
Well, last time I went to the doctor, they told you got to drink a lot of water because you get a new medication that makes you dried out, so you got to drink water. So you should make sure you drink water all the time.
So I gotta drink water all the time, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I try to do.
Okay. You don't have any out?
Over here, huh?
Yeah, do you have any out right now? Do you have a water bottle out on the desk right now?
Oh.
Well, you should go get one, Grandma. I'm glad you sounds like you're doing okay. I'm doing okay.
Okay, just I'm doing okay.
Good.
So don't worry about, okay?
Okay.
So when am I gonna see you?
Hopefully soon. I'm gonna try to figure out. I'm gonna come over. Maybe I'll give Andrew to give me a ride, and then I'll go talk to you in the yard.
Still, I don't understand what you say.
Hopefully soon. Pretty soon.
Okay.
I hope. Okay. Okay. Bye,
Okay,
Grandma.
then. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Okay. Good night.
Good night. Hello.
It's nice that you remind her to drink water.
Yeah, it's good to drink water. You drinking water, Cheske?
Drinking water, Cheske?
You been drinking water?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
not right now.
what's he doing over there?
Gotta drink water.
Gotta drink water.
I'll
try.
Well, we're getting down to it. We only got about a minute left, so thanks, Freddy. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Yellow Fellow and Mr. Ginsu.
Oh, that's the timer, all
And
right.
Grandma. Oh, what are you doing?
What?
What are you doing right now? What? That's
How
really
them fingers taste?
good
How them
looking.
fingers taste?
It's a funny face.
That's really weird looking. Are you drunk? It's
funny.
Yellow Fellow.
No, it's a funny face for the show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Those are any final words, Alex?
No.
Listen to Surf Rock. Yeah.
There you go.
Listen to it. My
Listen
final word is
to
scratch
it.
my phone.
I like surf blood.
Thanks for watching. It's Friday. Friday the 14th. We're on TCTV channel 22, 11:30 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah, YDHWM.com.
Yeah, dog.
360-364. Call me a message on TV. 198 out number 3. We're not there anymore. Maybe Alex will be there though.
Yeah, hook me up with them keys, dog.
Grandma's a good song. Thank you. TCTV. La Baby. Jody Fabulous. Graham. Southside Conjo. Mookster. This is Washington State, USA. Thank you. And viewers, as you're watching, thank
You
you.
got my phone number, right? You should hit me up. 'Cause I don't know if I got your number anymore, Kenny.
Hell yeah, dog. Personal numbers, huh? All right.
Hell yeah.
Bye.
Bye.